Hi everyone, my name's Majira. How are you? It's been a while since I just sat in front of the camera and talked. I think my last talking video was filmed back in like January. It's been a while and I just want to dive right back in. There's this popular tag going around on mainstream YouTube where you ask your Instagram followers to give you assumptions about yourself. So basically you go on your Instagram story and you ask for people to say things that they assume about you, and then you make a video about it. Pretty cool. It's like a Q&A, but a little bit more fun and fresh. So I thought it was a great idea, and I'm gonna tell you something that you probably didn't assume. This video is sponsored! Yes. Thank you, we got a sponsor. So this video is sponsored by the app Joyride. Joyride is like a trivia game show app where you can like watch live shows and answer trivia questions. It's all in real time. The hosts of live shows will interact with the chat and stuff. And if you win the trivia questions, you could win real money. Actually, like actual, like real money, like, you know, that you put in your wallet. Yes, you can finally afford some art of your persona and you can stop stealing that Falvey icon. So all you need to do is go to my link in the description, download Joyride, play it, have some fun. But wait, there's more. You can even play the app with your friends. So I went on Joyride and I played around with my good friend Mark Sparks. You can play with your friends, talk to them face to face during the live shows. Like literally you can see them, talk to them, answer questions with them. Who knows, maybe you'll both win or neither of you will win. There's different genres as well. There's like, you know, the standard trivia. Then there's like music trivia, like guest songs, and there's film trivia. And the music categories can be like all sorts of things like pop music, soundtracks, Keith Urban. So there's a lot of like cool variety, and they have multiple shows a day. I think they have like 10 if I counted correctly. So there's a lot of opportunity to win stuff. So yeah, go check it out. My link is in the description down below. Anyway, thank you Joyride for sponsoring this video, and let's get on with the assumptions. So like I said, I got all these from my Instagram story, so follow me. And I decided to like crop out the usernames because I want to keep this like anonymous, so none of you go attacking people who like gave me assumptions that weren't right or something. Especially since somebody literally submitted an assumption that says, if anyone has bad assumptions about you, I'll kill them. So let's not promote murder today. And let's just crop out the usernames, you know, and let's just get started. There is red fur in every nook and cranny of your house. Not again. You are actually normal outside of the furry fandom. I mean, I wouldn't really say like normal, but I am definitely not as gay out of the fursuit as I am in the fursuit. You miss Texas. I mean, no, not really. I miss my friends who live in Texas, but I don't really miss living there. You don't like mersuiters. This is absolutely untrue. Like, I have some friends who have mersuits, and you know what? I just don't give a fuck. But for real, like, I don't really think it should really matter. Like, this fandom is very sex positive and LGBTQ friendly. So like, why the heck should we be shaming mersuiters? That's the thesis. You are 6'7". I mean, like, maybe when I'm in fursuit, cause you got the ears to add some height. But when I'm a normal human being, not a fox, I'm like 6'4". Around that. You've had secret, cute, scandalous kisses with other papu furs. I wouldn't say cute. You missed the old Madeira design just a little bit. Oh my god, the freaking washing machine is so loud. Can you not? Please? I assume that you were being too loud, so you need to stop. Honestly, the only thing I'm kind of upset about, I have so much art of the old design and not really enough of the new design. Like, I have some really good freaking commissions that are just out of date now, and I wish they weren't because I just want awesome art of my new Sona. I swear, one day I'm just gonna commission like 100 new art pieces of the new Madeira and I will be set for like a week. But for real, I absolutely love the new design so much. Like, I'm super happy with it. and it's probably because I didn't like design it myself really. I had some say, but like I had actual artists, like people who know about character design actually design it for me, so it actually looks good. Not that my old design didn't look good, but it didn't look that good. Even though you're well known in the furry community, you actually get a lot of anxiety in front of a crowd. So I do actually suffer from anxiety. It runs in my family. My mom has it. And the first time I ever walked out on stage at AntlerCon 2018 by myself, it took me a lot of courage.
For those walking in, there are still seats available on the far side of the room. Hi, guys.
And I felt amazing after. So your assumption is correct. I do get very anxious, but like I also try to push myself when I'm scared. Also, I need to stop screaming at the camera. Also, I know this isn't what you wrote, but I sometimes get really, really anxious when a lot of people crowd around me. Like I love taking photos and meeting you guys, but I have been pushed into a corner so many times, and it can be very scary to me sometimes. I don't even suit alone anymore because like I'm scared that I'll get cornered or like stalked or followed or something like that, and that doesn't really help my anxiety. So you know, you are not a Star Wars fan. This is absolutely true. I could not care less about Star Wars if I tried. You're white. You're right. You are gay because you have a lisp. Okay, this is so untrue. I legit just have a lisp. My speech impediment does not determine my sexuality. You own over $500 worth of commissions. Oh my god. Multiply that by 20 and that's probably how much I've spent on furry commissions in the last like 6 years. Like I'm literally wearing a $3,000 commission right now. God, being a furry is so expensive. You have a sister. Yes, I do have a sister, and I talked about her briefly in my How I Found the Furry Fandom video. So if you want to check that out, there will be like the eye thing somewhere on the screen. Don't know where it is, I can't remember, but it's there. You are the tallest fursuiter to ever roam the earth. Okay, this is absolutely not true. Have you ever seen Dat Circle? He is literally 6'11" out of suit, and he has those huge circle ears, which probably makes him like, I don't know, freaking 11 feet tall. Here's a photo of him with me and Mark Sparks from like, I don't remember, I think it was 2016, and he's slouching in this photo so he looks a little shorter, but I swear he is a big dude, and like I respect it. Your tongue can actually reach your booty. Yep, there you go. My tongue is on my butt cheek. Saving up for a Majira 4.0? Alright, listen. I just got this one not even 9 months ago, so let's just chill for a bit. Let's ride this one out. You are a big, fluffy, lovey gay boy who needs cuddles. Your assumption is 100% accurate. You put toothpaste on your toothbrush and then get it wet. Okay, literally, you have to do that. You have to. I don't really know why I do that. In my brain, getting the toothpaste wet, like, starts up the molecules in the toothpaste so it'll get your teeth like more clean faster. Listen, you don't have to throw science at me. I know that's not true, but it's something I've just believed since I was a kid, so I'm sticking by it. Prior to your coming out video, I thought you were asexual. Oh, trust me, I'm definitely asexual. Okay, I'm kidding. You are against weed. Alright, more tea. Get ready. I actually think there are far too many health benefits to medical marijuana for us to just ignore it and call it a gateway drug. That's the tea, sis. So much tea tonight. So much tea. You do stuff on impulse. This is so true. Literally, I was upset over some Twitter drama the other day, and I just got a bunch of flight credits because I had canceled a flight to Los Angeles that I had, and I was thinking to myself, you know what would make me feel better? Going to Disney World. So, I booked a trip to Disney World. I'm leaving tomorrow morning. You carry a stool around with you at all times, so anyone who's talking to you can stand on it. What's that about a stool? Need somewhere to stand? Alright, sorry if the camera shifted. It just died, so I had to replace the battery. Also, the laundry machine is done. Thank God. I thought it was done. God dang it. Cruelty is your favorite furry comic. Okay, this is so weird because I don't think I've ever talked about this. Like, this is like, It's a little out of my comfort zone to talk about this. Like, I don't think I've ever tweeted about it or talked about it in a YouTube video or posted it on Insta. But Cruelty and the sequel Unconditional by Ruckus, great artist. Love them. I read them a few years ago, and it was one of like the first furry comics I ever read, and it just stuck with me, you know? I feel super attached to like Marcus and Reese, and the story is just like so heartwarming, and it makes me cry. I do recommend you read it, but I'm just gonna warn you, it is an adult romance, so it is for adults. It's a little suggestive. If you wanna read it, be an adult. That's all I'm gonna say. I assume that you're dating someone secretly. So I've dated one person secretly in the past. And the reason why I keep it a secret is because like I know that I have a following on YouTube and like not everything needs to be public. I like to have a private life. And that's one of those things I just choose to keep private. I might not always feel that way, but right now in my young 20s, I just don't want to like make that stuff public, you know? It's my private life. You're more shy in real life. This is so true. I am such a shy person. I am an awkward person. I am an anxious person. I've literally had people meet me in person and tell me, wow, you're pretty awkward in person. And I'm like, thanks, sweetie. Appreciate it. Your knees are crying when you're sitting on the bus, so you sit in a weird position to avoid the pain. Okay, so not so much a bus because the busing system in my city is not very good, but when I fly planes, yes, I literally cannot sit in a middle seat because I cannot fit. I have to sit in a window or an aisle because I have to sit diagonally. There's no way around it. I either have to sit diagonally or I need to have nothing like under the seat so I can stretch my legs under the seat instead, which I can't even do sometimes because if the seats are too close together, I literally cannot extend my leg. Like my knee is just jammed into the seat in front of me, so I have to sit diagonally. And if I'm stuck in the middle, I'm gonna have a bad time. You like cold McDonald's fries. Sister, there are better fries out there. Like McDonald's, they're okay fries, like I'll eat them. But cold McDonald's fries, get away from me. You like short guys. I mean like kind of. I don't really like care about height that much, but I am definitely more attracted to people who are above 6 foot. It's just kind of like, you know, I guess how my mind works, my preference or whatever. And if someone is taller than me, which means like taller than 6'4", like I'm automatically 10 times more attracted to you. And that's very uncommon. But I do still like short guys, and I love giving them like fursuit cuddles because it's like hugging a stuffed animal, and like they're so little and it's great. You bump your head often into ceilings and doorposts. This is so true, especially in fursuit with the ears. If you watch my newest A&E vlog, check it out. But there's literally a scene where I'm just walking through one of the hallways of the hotel and there's a chandelier and my ears just like scrape against it. You are a macro furry. Listen, just because I'm tall doesn't mean I have to be a macro, okay? But it is kind of fun to make fun of my short friends who are micros because they're really small. You never expected or wanted popularity in the fandom. So this is like entirely true to an extent. I've said this before. I never expected to become like a full-time furry YouTuber. It was entirely by accident. I actually wanted my videos to get popular on my non-furry channel, which you should go check out. It has 30,000 subscribers, but I lost like 10 today, so like maybe we can get them back. But anyway, I had that channel and I made the furry channel as kind of like a side thing, and it kind of just took off. I can't really say I didn't want popularity because I definitely wanted people to watch my content, like every YouTuber does for the most part. But I didn't really want / expect it to be in the fandom. I was going more towards like the mainstream YouTuber market. I am really happy though that it took off because around the time that I kind of started it, I was debating leaving the fandom and like going a whole different path of my life. But that's for a whole other video. I did briefly talk about it in my Draw My Life if you want to check that out. I might do a video about how I almost left the fandom when I was in college, and if you really want that video, give this one a big old thumbs up. Gotta get those likes somehow. Okay, so those are all the assumptions that I'll be answering / debunking today. I thought this was really fun and I think more people should do it. So if you want to do it, like go on Twitter, Insta, whatever, ask your followers or friends or whatever to give you assumptions. You might be surprised. Who knows? As a reminder, please go check out the app Joyride. I am super thankful that they sponsored today's video. So use my link in the description to download Joyride and play it and have fun and, you know, do it. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!